And finally, Ann Romney mentioned to me that when you were at Bain Capital, you almost never brought work home because you were devoted to your family, you wanted to spend time with your kids. Looking back, I wish I had been that way as a father. That's pretty remarkable, and I wonder how that translates into your desire to strengthen families, what you would do in that regard.
You know, I've seen a number of interesting things about what strengthens families, interesting studies. I saw one, I think it was a couple of years ago, reported in USA Today that said that families that have a family meal together, those families, the kids do better in school, they keep out of social problems in a more significant way. There's no question there's another big difference, which is having a mom and a dad in a home. There are a lot of homes that don't have that option, a single mom, whether there's divorce or whether there's a death, or someone who's had kids out of wedlock. But I'll tell you, it's a huge advantage to have a mom and a dad that can share the financial resources to help their kids, that can work in the home to help each child with a little time devoted to each child. We will work very hard for our young people to understand that there's a big advantage to getting married before you have kids, and that bringing them together, having time to join as a family. We in my family had family night once a week. I did my very best to make sure I was there with the family. We had games and snacks and so forth together. You know, families that are together, I think, have a better prospect of standing up to the challenges of the world.
And how would you do that? I mean, you're obviously a model. You would talk about it. Is there anything else that can be done?
Well, there's only one piece of legislation or policy that might relate to this that comes to mind immediately, and that is that some of our social welfare programs, our safety net programs, discriminate against people who are married. So if you're a single mom and you are low income, if you happen to marry the father of your children, why then you may no longer qualify for Medicaid or for housing vouchers or food stamps. So we've made it a disadvantage to get married in some respects, and that's something I'd like to correct and find a way to do that.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Ron. Good to see you.
I'm Ron Kessler for Newsmax TV.